Hello everybody, I am Brantman19. We're playing some more Supreme War 2020. Our Confederate States Golden Circle campaign. Lots of things are starting to occur across the game map. And let's go ahead and take a look here. You can see Texas and Mexico are already at war with each other. That's pretty common, and they'll probably fight it out to a stalemate. California is also at war with Mexico, so at some point, I don't know, I might actually add California to our empire just to get ourselves a clean border or something. It's unlikely that the borders are going to stay clean for long, because everybody tends to go to war with everybody at some point. So pretty crazy. It's going to get pretty crazy looking after a little while. And I think I should go ahead and introduce you guys to the leader of the Confederate States of America, or the Golden Circle, and let's go ahead and give him a look over. I'm gonna have to go over here and look over here. Look at that. It's Colonel Saunders. And yes, that is a picture of Colonel Sanders from KFC. That's how I kind of pictured somebody who would run the nation like it is. You can see he has a red telephone and everything. So, kind of fit. I figured it fit pretty well. So, alright, well, looks like Colonel Saunders here is going to have his work cut out for him, though. 18 days left on the coal mines. 3 days on the timber mills. That's going to increase us pretty well. Actually, this one over here already finished. Let's take a look. Timber is now up to 46,000 tons. We're doing pretty well on that one. A little worried about fresh water. I might need to look at towards increasing that. Metal is up, of course. We can get coal to finish. That's gonna increase our operating budget pretty good. At least 14 million, if not more. Electric power, we're a little lacking there. We could do better, so I think we need to. There goes more timber facilities. Let's take a look at our, yeah, we're doing 71 million every day. That's how much we're making. And our unemployment is gone down to 4.6%. I want to try to get that to about 3.5. Let's go ahead and add in industrial. Let's go ahead and add in some waterworks facilities. Do one there. Alright, I went ahead and just added a couple of them in there. Gonna go ahead and get rid of these military medium military facilities. Let's go ahead like so. That's 2 of them gone. Let's see. There's one major one there. Don't want to get rid of the major one. There's another one right there. There's 2 of them actually. Alright, let's take a look. Military goods. Yep, 4 of them are scrapping. I want to add 4 large ones. 1 will go right there. 1 will go in Columbus. 1 will go in Hinesville. And I want to put 1 more somewhere else, a little bit spread out. Let's do another one. I don't want to do another one here in Marietta where that other one was. I don't want to do it in Macon either. Well, could do it all the way down here in Albany. That's still kind of close to the border where we're going to be fighting Alabama pretty shortly. Let's do it right here. Right here at Statesboro. Good spot for it. Alright. Now that's going to cost us a pretty penny, I'm sure. How is our production going here? 2 engineers are on the fabrication block right now. There's an M1 Abrams, a new one about to pop out tomorrow. Good to know, good to know. Now once those things get done, I'm going to start with a new research center here in Athens. We're going to let the University of Georgia actually come out here. Let me go ahead and tell y'all, while this early game is going to last an episode, 2 or 3 episodes, somewhere in there. That's not a very good deal. Well, it may last about 3 episodes. Once that's done, I won't have to come back and mess with Georgia, the actual state, too much. We're getting this handled for later right now. That hydro facility is almost a third of the way done. If I had an engineer, I could increase that. We're going to get rid of this howitzer unit because we don't want them. As a matter of fact, I'm going to add, as one of our things to do, the mortar striker unit. And while I'm at it, I'll add the low-sat anti-tank as well. Those are good units to have going right now, if I can get a chance to start building them. Let's see. Okay, they're going to build a AA. I'd rather they build an engineer, but you know, no too many complaints on that. Okay, let's see. Alright, I've got Engineer and M1 Abrams queued up and also one of those AA, but I'm also going to go ahead and find that Engineer. Where are you at? Right here. Pick him up. We're going to take him... Well, the coal mines are nearly done, so I'm just going to kind of start him over here to get this military goods facility completed. Let's see how our coal is looking now, that some of it's done. Yeah, actually, those 2 facilities alone have brought us up to 50,000. Now we're at 99,000 thanks to those. These ones up in the North Georgia mountains have 2 days left on them. And once that happens, we'll start making money from coal. And then we'll only be losing money in industrial goods, uranium, let's see, and petroleum. So yeah, that's pretty nice. It's pretty good to see. Move this guy around. He'll come up here, I think, next. Yeah, where he'll be able to help work on that waterworks that's sitting here in Marietta, being built. There we go. Let's see. Coal. We are now doing nearly double our need. Wonder how much that'll make us after... Let's see how much it makes us after a day here. And here's September 9th. We're making 3 million a day from it. That's worth it. I believe it is. Alright, taking a look around. It's costing me a pretty penny in certain things. Construction being a big deal right now at 164 million. Hopefully we get these military goods facilities done early, because they can make a lot of money with all the war that's going to be going on. Is Illinois at war yet? Yeah, they're at war with Mexico. Kansas, Mississippi, and Oklahoma are their allies. Texas has the same... I think Texas and them have like a same group of people that are friends. Alabama's got California and Florida as friends, so... might be getting drug into a war there. No friends for South Carolina or North Carolina. Virginia, Tennessee doesn't have friends. Kentucky, West Virginia, Maryland. Washington, D.C. has friends. They're mostly northern and nowhere near them except for Delaware. Okay. Alright, good to see. I'm glad to know these things. I like checking in on it. Let's see here. Got a long ways until we get our next engineer. And for every other day, an engineer will count off a day of construction. So it's very important to have them. See, they're at 59 right now, 59 days, but it'll drop a day to 57 or something like that when we get an engineer on it. Or when it's the day for the engineer to tick over. Let's see if it'll be the next day. No, it wasn't that one. But in grand total, it'll probably save you like 5 to 10 days. But I mean, that could mean a lot when you're trying to hurry up a result. Let's see, Gainesville has waterworks. How long does it take for waterworks to get done? 80 days? Okay, so that's the same sort of situation. This has 151 days. Okay. Just keeping an eye out on things. If I have to, I could turn off like the Hinesville goods facility until I got my feet underneath me again. But we're dropped down to about 3 billion right now. Only losing about 30 to 40 billion or 30 to 40 million every day. No big deal. It's easy to make that up. Okay, let's see. How's my research standing? Okay, reactive armor is still being worked on. 38 days left. Then it'll be 154 days so I can make an M2A4 Bradley. Of course, hopefully by then I'll have a new research center for the mortars. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's see how this is already doing. It's at 51 days compared to this one up here, who's at 55 days. See, it's already counted off those extra days. All right. Where's that ranger at? Oh, the ranger's right there. I wish I was able to build M2 A4 Bradleys right now, because I would put about 10 of them up here, another 10 right here, and then I'd have another 10 to 15 with my main force down here. So defensive forces in here, and then an offensive force down here. Because once I take Montgomery, I'm going to have to go up here to Birmingham right after. Alright, that's okay right now. It's surprisingly, like, Florida looks like it would be terrible, like, to try to take. It's got almost 18 million people in population, and you would think it's really difficult, but really, they don't have a land fabrication facility. They just have a barracks right here. They have a ton of aircraft and missiles and stuff like that, but they don't have the stuff to use them. No, Paris, we do not want your missiles. So all you have to do is just kind of sit right here with a bunch of units, hit their first blow, take their first blows, and then just rush in here and take this, and then slowly push around the rest of their state. It really isn't too hard. South Carolina is more difficult in my opinion, because you literally have to take the entire state before you can push on Columbia. Let's see. Tennessee is probably the most difficult state in the Southeast to take, other than Texas. Just because, look at that cluster. And they do a really good job of defending this cluster. You have to come in from this way and hope that the artillery here is not pounding you the entire time. Alright, let's see. Did we just make money that month? We did, but it's mostly from trade. How close are you? You're at 42 days. And you are at 140 days. You're at 44 days. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do this. It's not the smartest move considering my budget, but we need to go ahead and get it started because it has 130 days on it. And it could really mean the difference between getting some of these units done early or not. Alright, there it goes. Budget's pretty bad. They're offering me 426, requesting 362. I will accept it because I need it. We are hurting for industrial goods right now. Okay. This is at 38 days. Let's see, how much is military? I mean, I have really only one facility active right now, and it's making me 28 million a day. Well, it was making it, now it's not. But you get the picture. I mean, it's pretty valuable for you. Let's see about consumer facilities over here. It looks like there's 2 of them at least. Yeah, that we're going to be fine on that. Just checking for future expansion. I was thinking maybe I should add 2 consumer goods facilities just to get us up to 5. But I don't think it's needed. Let's look here. That petroleum is just killing me. Oh, the United Nations is going to give me 90 days of industrial goods worth almost $2 billion. We'll take that. Yeah, see, that's, you gotta keep on the good side of the United Nations. UN approval's delighted, treaty integrity is 95%, and world market subsidy is 62%. That's awesome. They're gonna give me more stuff as long as I stay, you know, a good little boy. Now that ain't gonna happen for too much longer, but it's good to note. I am ready to go ahead and get this engineer sitting right here, if I can get him there. He can then do, what, 4 facilities at once? Yep, that's exactly how many he'll do. If he can sit right here in the middle of the Chattahoochee River, south of Roswell. Alright. This guy's sitting at 122 days. 29 days, he's at 64%. And we'll just kind of pinwheel around the state getting these facilities online. How is our military goods doing? Want to know how much I'm making in trade? Bulgaria, Washington, Iran, Poland, Turkmenistan, and Pakistan are the ones that are importing the most. As you can see, Israel's at war, but they are nearly 6 billion in the hole, while Syria's just about 1 billion over. That's why it sucks to be Israel. You need a USA that'll be your friend, and UK and Germany and France and everybody you can get to back you up financially to just take Syria and get the oil that you desperately need. If you can take Syria and Jordan, you've got the game right there. You could take the whole Middle East after that. Just because the oil is so crucial to the Israeli army. Let's see, reactive armor is at 29. 24 more days remaining for the goods facility here in Columbus. I'd like to pinwheel up here to in between Marietta. We can get quite a few things done at once. Military goods sales at 28 million. It's pretty good. That's pretty hefty for just one facility doing all that. Unemployment at 4.4%. We're taxing at 62% though. That is extraordinarily high. But our people are like at 35% approval. They love us. They love Colonel Saunders. At least they love him right now, right? Who knows what'll happen when I start going on my conquests of the Caribbean and the Gulf. Look at Texas. They've pushed them back off the Rio Grande pretty good. Even California's pushing down Baja pretty well. If I could keep the California border, like to just let them have Baja, I don't mind that. They can keep this. Let's see. UN is offering me industrial goods. Of course, we'll take it. You can never be mad at free. 19 days remaining on this goods facility. 29 on that one. 26 on these. Okay. It might be just about time to go ahead and just move this guy over to get these facilities done quicker. You know, this guy's already well ahead because, what is he? Like we said, he's at 16 days, and this one is far away, and he's at 25 days. So we've gained like 9 or 10. What about this guy? What is he at? 112. That's where my engineer needs to be. He needs to be sitting here with these two guys, building them up. Oh, they're giving me petroleum now, so my money will go up even more. That's awesome. Let's see here. He's at 15 days. I mean, he just doesn't have... I mean, I guess in a way he's got 10 days over these ones, but I don't know if that's really amazing or not. Let's see, how much are we spending in construction? 174 million, but most of it's between this research center and these two hydro facilities. That we're about to have like 3 units done at once. We'll raise our land force limit from 42 to 45. It'd be great to have 55 or 60 before I go to war for the first time. I don't think we'll get that high though. Especially not, you know, not whenever we can get that M2A4 Bradley and get a few of those going. That'll be the real kicker right there for how awesome we're gonna just be able to run over our neighbor here. Just eyeing that border. But alright guys, I'm gonna have to end this one right here. Quite a bit going on, like I said, though it's gonna be very slow at the beginning of this one. It's gonna take a little bit of time to ramp it up. Once we get the economy really running, it's a very small economy right now, but once we get it bigger and running pretty much self-sustainably, then we'll start looking at our first war in taking taking Alabama, and getting our research really pumping. But alright guys, appreciate y'all so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.